Empire phase. Should have production to assign in here. Yeah, get my universities back up. It's quite annoying. Workshop in here for sure. Everything else looks fairly good for Empire phase anyways. I think we can catch up given enough time with settling more cities. I honestly don't think there's a limit to how many cities you can settle right now. I would have liked some more in the early game, but where are we going to do that from? Here. Merchant Republic for Germany, which I think is one of the better ones. It's the one I'm going for right now. Almost to enough to get another level of influence in Brussels. I don't care about the suzerain bonus, but I do care about having the production bonuses in the Empire. And I'd like to get Hattusa as well, but I'm not ever going to be able to train an ironclad.
What does anyone think about modding how long you have to wait for denounce before you can declare war?
Like make it like 3 instead of 5?
Is enough time to build like some units to prepare.
3 would be much better.
It feels like
5 is too much because you can usually at any point in the game 1 or 2 turn units out of every city.
I agree.
So
I think 3 would be
is
pretty
definitely
reasonable.
Too much.
So wait, when I want to declare war right now, do I need to do this empire state or how to do it?
Honestly, like I feel like this whole warning people is kind of stupid to begin with.
Well, it just doesn't feel like the timing on units has scaled very well with the faster eras.
Yeah.
Because it feels like having no standing army is totally fine most of the time because you can just immediately build a bunch.
Yeah. I mean, it's just like the only way to do war in Civ is always like timing pushes, right?
Right.
And if you have to warn your enemy ahead of time, that kind of goes against that.
Because I'm just sitting here watching you build defenses, and I'm like, I should have just surprised war.
Yeah, it's kind of.
Yeah, I think 3 turns would be fine for that.
Oh, war is so much fun, right? No, it's not.
It's so silly that if you have a resource, you need to remove the improvement first. Like you need to remove the walls to put a mine.
Why did this not go down to 1?
I'm fine with that.
Oh, because it's
I have a
movement
lot
phase.
of worker chargers.
I'm China. I have a lot of worker charges.
What Pantheon did I took? I took growth, 10% growth.
What you laughing at?
You're
Fastball?
salty.
Alright, we're just gonna keep ignoring this and building infrastructure.
Ha! Defender of the faith, man.
A recent news article reveals that Arabia has been
Wait,
targeted
how
for
does this
declaration of war by
actually
Germany.
work war-wise? I don't understand. Can you explain that for me, please?
What is the problem?
Yeah, I don't understand the war. How do I make war wounds? I just got a message like sequential turns. You're at war with
You
your
make
player.
war
turn
moves
it's not
in
simultaneous.
The move phase.
Yeah, but it
what?
is actually turn-based when you go to war.
Okay, so nothing is happening.
What do you mean? Yes. Oh my god. Do you know what turn-based means?
Ah, okay. So in movement phases.
No. War happens in movement phase, and it's turn-based. So you're not going to be attacking at the same time as him. You'll take turns attacking one another.
Be right back then. Understand at least.
Okay. This is so confusing for me.
I know. But honestly, in your life, what isn't?
How to go to the toilet.
That's the start. Knock it off your list. Check mark. 1 box checked in for you.
So now you need to wait until I do something, right?
I'm
wait,
attacking
why-
you. You're waiting.
What the fuck?
Special people in this channel.
Ah. Well, wait. Wait. Okay, so we both have our own turn timer now. Okay. Okay. I see. I see.
Yoruus, are
I
you
see
here?
now.
No, he went AFK
Oh.
again.
He's so fucking useless.
Are you done?
Yeah, we definitely need less time on these turns, even at war. So I'm thinking, I think what we said was pretty decent. Do you remember the fucking numbers? It was 7 for cities and
Right now, we took 30 seconds. That's
3
not
for
much,
units. Okay. Welcome back, Heno. Or Hen012. Thanks for the resub.
What do you mean 3 for units?
It gives you dynamic turns give you extra amounts of time on your turn based on the number
so
of
it
cities
would
and
be 3
units.
seconds for each unit?
Instead of 5 right now, and 7 for cities as opposed to 10.
Are you
Yes.
done?
You don't have to ask him if he's done. It's gonna give you a whole turn where you can
thing is,
act as
No, it
him.
says waiting for Yoruus.
Yeah, I'm not the one you're waiting on.
Oh god.
It's
Thing
always
is, if you have only
think about
20
this.
seconds per
How many
unit-
games have you played where you're not waiting on yours when you're in the game with him? Never.
Not very many, probably.
Yeah.
If you have only 3 seconds per unit, what do you do if there's lag?
Moving faster. I mean, like, what do
Give,
you,
Are you
give
getting
him 10,
lag?
10 plus seconds, but still.
No,
like,
I'm not getting lag right now, but I was
I
getting
don't
lag yesterday.
think I've
for
ever
example.
experienced lag in the combat situation. What does it feel
I've
like?
never experienced lag.
Yeah. What does it do?
What, when you have like 5-second delay on every move?
Oh, that's interesting.
Now I do.
Like
I'm
like
not-
in Civ, like in Civ 6 basically. In Civ 5, I mean, it's the same thing basically.
So whoever gets like is allowed to move first has a hard advantage.
Is the game bugging out right now, by the way?
Yes.
No, he's doing his attack turn. No one else can do anything.
Oh, okay.
We're in dynamic turns right now, so we're all waiting on
Right.
K-Caps
But it's
to
but
get
it's
done.
not showing his turn timer, I guess. That makes sense.
It doesn't say waiting for K-Cat?
It does, but we don't see how
does,
long
but
we're
it-
waiting. It
Yeah,
just shows us
that's-
no countdown on timer.
Oh, I see the
So I was
countdown. It's
confused.
1 minute 37 seconds.
Okay, so we need the timer to be visible for everybody. Got it.
I'm done. I'm doing it fast for you guys.
I am too. I go real fast, so
wait,
I'm always waiting.
stop. I couldn't shoot with my encampment.
You're gonna say city, and we're gonna slap you because that's been talked about like 8 times
No,
in
no,
this
with
game.
my encampment. Like I tried
Yeah,
to shoot in
encampment is the
Empire Face
same.
and it didn't work.
Encampment is the same. It happens in the Simpsons.
Oh, you're right. Never mind.
Yours, can I get you to move your warrior at the start of the next turn, please?
Move my what?
You have a warrior over by Hattusa that I would like you to move.
Oh. Yeah, sure.
Thank you. Alright, we have 3 envoys now, so we definitely want to take advantage of that. Alright, extra one of
Time
these.
to get some campuses, boys.
Gold from trade routes could be useful. Do we have industrial zone district bonuses yet? We don't. Take a little bit of culture right now. That's fine. Alright, we get another one next turn. Okay.
Alright, do you mind if I leave? I wanna go make some food before
For
What?
what?
play next.
Wait.
Well, I've tested this, so...
What, you want to fucking leave now when you're the game leader? You serious?
No, you plundered
okay,
my
leader.
pagoda.
Oh, maybe I am, but does that matter?
Yours, can you move that
I don't
unit,
know.
please?
Yep.
Well, I mean, it does feel kind of weird that you're just backing out of the game right now. Why are you backing out of the game right now?
I want to go make food before I play next game. I feel I'm kind of done with this thingy.
Oh, you don't like this mode, you're saying, and
No,
you're trying to
I
use
like
that.
it, but I want it reversed. I mean, it's well, I can keep playing. That's fine.
Can we get a few more turns of war, and then I will set it up and we'll do it?
Yeah, I'm down for that.
I'm fine with that. I just wanted to try out things anyways. Like this is somebody need to make war, right? It was game plan, correct?
Yep.
Yeah, and I'm not at war, so it's basically one less player.
Okay. Exciting chat. Too bad. So we have nicely densely packed cities. There's going to be huge area effect bonuses from these factories.
Why can't I range attack like at all? What? Ah, okay, never mind. This hills on the way.
I keep wondering if it's better to like settle a bunch of cities really early,
Or do the
or
other
to
way
have
around.
like a core set up and then settle
It's
some.
better to
later.
settle them early, my understanding, because of the way districts works. The cost of district goes up based on tech and culture that you have accumulated.
Right. So the earlier you
Yeah.
settle, the more.
And I think I made
basically.
a mistake too and settled a couple too late here. I don't know. Like my science is not good right now, but I feel like my infrastructure is a pretty fucking solid spot. Like I almost have factories up everywhere now.
Well,
Do you like my field cannons?
we've had
They're very
we've had
pretty.
games from Rarely, for example,
yeah.
Filthy, where he had all factories and all labs up at like turn 75. So
Who is this?
Rarely.
Well, I have my factories up everywhere, but I attacked for not for labs. I attacked for something else. So I could have done that.
Yeah, I mean I've got all the factories up as well except for.
No, really.
2 or
Okay, so
3?
I'm actually not particularly ahead then. So what were
No,
you
you're,
building
like,
then?
Average, I think.
Yeah. So what else were you building? So what else have you built in your cities besides industrial zones and commercial hubs? What else? Granaries probably.
Granaries, monuments in most of them.
Okay.
The
Wait,
special
you don't
districts
buy
of
your
Brazil
monuments?
in
I
a
buy
lot
my
of them.
monuments.
Some of them have campuses and libraries, some don't.
yeah.
And then, like, obviously a lot of builders and traders and that kind of stuff.
Okay, so there's something going on in the early game. I mean, I tried some of it is
But-
city race
But
specific.
this isn't even a very
Okay,
fast
okay,
game.
so
like,
this is what I found. The best
we've
the
had
best way
much
to
faster
open
games than this.
is to make a worker, then straight into a settler. Well, basically that way you have 2 cities that you can spam settlers out of. The second you get the policy, 50% reduction on settler cost, you can
Yeah.
settle everything.
I've been doing like worker,
Then build
monument,
monuments in
settler
all
most
cities
of
so
the
that you can
time.
get all the other policies that are really important. And go straight to granary just to be able to grow them a little bit. Then you don't really need anything else. Then you can start building.
Yeah, it doesn't feel like
libraries
growing
and
them
stuff.
past the past pop 5 is really that important. Like with the
Well,
whatever
you
the
need to get
granary
to
bonuses.
7. You need to get to 7
For the next
to have
district.
Campus, commercial.
If the cities are not on a river, then you need granary. But if they are on a river, you don't really.
Can you
need
end your turn maybe? Because like end your turn so we can play a little bit of war here, please.
Yeah, let them test out that shit. Honestly, so if we're gonna change games now, then we should just be ending turn the rest of us to make it as quick as possible for them and just not doing anything else.
Do I have to stay?
No, I guess you don't have to say. It's
I
fine.
really need to go make food. It's like really fucking.
All right, go.
All right, I'll be back in like 10 minutes.
Wait, what happened now?
Don't worry about it. Just keep making your stuff. We'll keep ending turn for you guys. Huh.
No, because it shows
Yeah.
that Yoruus is still in game.
Pisethus. We're all still in game except Girth.
I mean, unready, like you know that one.
It's showing me that Notq hasn't ended this turn. Yoruus has ended this
Yeah, this is correct.
I'm
fighting
going
right now.
So the other thing I've heard, Meota, is that the cost of districts don't increase after you already put them down. So that it makes sense to, as soon as you plant the city, put the district down so it doesn't go up in cost,
Oh.
and then change off production to something else.
That sounds like an exploit, though, right?
I don't know if that is actually in the code or
So
not.
there's like an exploit. I mean, like, don't necessarily need to put all the hammers. Like sometimes you get stuff that you need to build in the meantime. Like
Yeah.
No,
Start
you don't
with a
put hammers,
district and-
Yoruus. You don't need to put a single hammer into those districts.
Right, but you
just
can't ever
place the
cancel.
district,
But no, but you can
place
never
the gang,
cancel
place-
it. You can know because you can't put 3 districts down
Yeah.
unless you're like Germany. Germany's the only one who
Oh
can
yeah,
put 3
right. I
districts
guess
down.
with Germany you can do 2, and with, for example, Brazil you
Germany
can
can
do
do
2, but otherwise
3.
you can only. No,
yeah,
you
so
can only
basically
have
at
one
pop 4
district.
you can
No.
put all the districts.
Germany
as
can
soon
do
as it's not
3.
the sea, like grow it to pop 4 as
Because-
quickly as possible. Put all the districts and. Like,
You don't
move
have to
on.
grow German cities to pop 4 to go to 3 districts because the Hansa doesn't. Hansa is a unique district, so it doesn't count towards the limit. Germany's
Oh,
racial
really?
ability is they get +1 district already.
Holy shit!
So
they
Germany
are
puts
even better
3.
than I thought.
Yeah, so Germany
So
puts
they
3
basically
districts
get-
down right at the start.
Wow.
Oh my god.
And they are
Ban-
even more
ban
broken
Germany.
than I thought. Holy shit.
Okay, we're banning Germany from now on.
Okay, well, all right. So let's keep ending
Deutschland,
turns to let them do their turns. But I am interested about that. So I don't know. Like I tried capturing units again as Aztec. It's like nearly fucking impossible. I ward a city state, stole one of his builders, killed 3 of his units, but only got 1 builder. And like Eagle Warriors are just such shit for everything else. I just
Well,
Mr.
Eagle Warriors are actually really strong for just
Guys?
war purposes.
what's up?
Notq, you should like if you want to attack somebody, you should try to make an encampment next to their borders, so you can like shoot into them.
I'm aware of that. My intention is to hurt you, not to take any of your cities. So I'm going around pillaging shit. I'm just trying to hurt you. I'm still building things just fine. I felt like I could have
do
this
that.
war and destroy you.
I'm building other stuff too. I just built 3 field cannons, nothing more.
Yeah, I'm building buildings, encampments, building a harbor. I'm just trying to hurt you because I don't think it's going to affect me.
That's why I was asking earlier, Meota, why you
are
weren't
we-
building
are we
your
in-
district because your
which phase
district
are we
doesn't
in?
cost you, doesn't count towards your district limit because you're Brazil and you have a unique district.
I didn't realize that the cost thing changes like that.
Yeah, no, I
And-
only recently learned it too. So
So
Movement phase.
so I didn't see the reason to, and like I didn't want to basically already have tiles.
Do you guys
reserved, you know?
Do you guys have the scientists? You're working the scientists?
no, I mean I have
like
campuses
I said, I
out, a
only
couple of
have,
them.
Campuses in like half my cities, a bit more maybe than half.
Yeah, but I do feel like maybe a campus. I mean, it's just like when do you fucking find time to build?
Well,
First of all, anything besides the districts, and B, early like campus seems so hard to fit in.
it is kind of easy to fit in if you don't go wide. Like I
Yeah,
had
but
a
if you don't
thought-
go wide, you lose because wide is just
No,
better
no,
in
no,
every other
not
way.
necessarily. Not necessarily.
I
You
think-
can totally keep up until like turn 120 or something on 4 cities.
Really.
Okay, question.
If you just
how's,
focus on
How's
how's
great
the
person
hammers in
generation
your
is-
cities, by the way?
You should do.
That's a good question.
Like when you see somebody's going for labs,
What
you
did you
can
say,
see
yours?
that normally. You
How
should
many hammers do you have
try.
in the city? Write it in chat. I'm gonna write it down too.
I'll tell you next turn.
You should try to like get to tanks and actually kill them.
Well, tanks are such a crapshoot because it's oil based again, and like I have had games where I had like 12 cities and no.
You have oil.
Oh, oil's the cap, right? Okay.
Most of my cities have like 40 hammers, yours. But I don't have all the factories
this
up yet.
is a good
Just most
thing
of
to
them.
do actually, I think.
Amenities given growth and production makes an argument that 4 cities tall is good. No, because tall cities take more amenities than small cities, and tall cities, the amenity production bonus really isn't that much. Even at the pretty high ones, right? I guess we only have 2 over here. I mean that is 5%. Double, maybe at
Yeah,
4
I
it
played
doubles,
one
but
game,
even then that
like,
doesn't seem
yeah,
like that much.
So I had a. Why do you always start talking when I'm talking? Go ahead. I'm
This
sorry.
is my hammers. I don't have 2 factories.
I'm done with this right now, but I think this turn-based war is okay. The one thing I dislike is like, for example, if you make let's say you make a little mistake, and this unit is sitting there, you can't like put another unit onto that field. You know what I mean? Like,
Total that yours. Go on, keep going.
if he killed the unit, you're just done.
Wait, what? Say that again. I didn't understand what your point was.
Well, normally, if you make multiplayer war, right, you can block certain tiles. If the unit dies from a crossbow shot or something, you can put a replacement unit in this on
Yeah.
this tile.
That's part of why
Right
wars
now,
are so
this is not
costly.
possible. So
Because in the
if he
same
gets
turn,
this
you can
unit
put 6
on my
units on the
factory
same
or
tile.
something,
Yeah, that's a bad thing. That's a bad thing for the game as a whole. Because what you've just described is the ability to take a turn-based system with a limit of 1 unit per tile, and you've just told us that you can put 4 units on that same tile because every time he kills it, you just replace the unit.
Exactly.
That's a bad thing. We don't want that happening.
Okay, okay, you want to get that shit out.
Yeah, because right now wars are always. I mean, this is one of the problems with Civ 5 too, right? Wars are too costly, and part of the reason why they're too costly is because the defender can cycle units on important squares because he generally has a road up, often has a citadel up, and you can put a blocker unit there, put it there, absorb a bunch of shots, promote it, absorb a bunch of more shots, then move it away and put another fucking unit there, and the attacker who has limited tiles to shoot from just gets screwed on that. So I think it's actually a good thing. It'll make cities more vulnerable to not be able to cycle units like that in the middle of the turn. Are we good on the testing?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're done. Last thing I wanted to mention is, did you notice I was using my great person as a blocker unit to waste your turns because they don't die?
But, like, no, I didn't shoot it. I just shoot your units. But like, this is.
I know. I just found it.
I don't know.
funny.
Is it possible to like? Okay, let's say as great scientists can't get destroyed
how much time do we have?
Depends how long Notq needs. How long do you need to write those changes up?
The writing of the changes, maybe 5 minutes. The getting the files to you, I guess I'll do it on Dropbox. Let me start.
Okay, then let's do that.
Notq. Like, is it possible to make that great persons can get killed by other players when they are at war? Because
yes, but I don't want to. That was cool.
Like. Right now, you can just block my tiles with great persons, and I need to waste a turn to kill them.
Yeah, Acorn Hero. This is what
that was funny.
Just respawn.
I'll be right back, guys.
Channel switched.
This is why it helps to play with other strong players, with people who are in the multiplayer gaming community for that reason, because you just learn so much more so quickly. You know, we've been walking over our opponents, but in part because we're not playing opponents who know as much as I do about it, and then I can go play with players who are also playing against other players who are pushing the meta. So I'm quite interested to see how that works out. We're going to do a couple things here. I'm going to take a quick break, get more water and tea and things like that. Notq is going to make those changes, and we're going to do a second game here in a little bit. So, are they considered good players? Meota's quite good. Yoruus is quite good. Girth is quite good. Notq doesn't play a lot of multiplayer before Civ 6, so who knows? He's been playing very well in Civ 6, and Germany, Kush, or whatever his name is a little bit erratic. So yeah, they're generally pretty strong players. So